Abdul Adorotimi. One of our guests, one of our prestigious guests, Malam Ustaz Jami Omani, popularly known as Jina Jabo. You are welcome, sir.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Recently you traveled and we thank God that you are still back in your states. You are now a copper. That is that testifies that you are a youth. May Allah be with you. You want to look at what you are, the profession we are today as youth, as Muslim youth. Prophet Muhammad was the first Muslim youth. He was the leader of the Muslim. You want to look at it because when you're talking about youth, now what people, particularly in this country, what we usually think is that we talk about struggle. Am I communicating?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, you are part of them. We talk about our struggle. We talk about fighting for our rights, fighting for our rights. Then, so to the extent that some people don't know that government has both are negative and positive. Only what some of us use usually possibly as a result of useful exuberance is that we always see the
bad side of
every government. Every government, we usually condemn them. And at the end of the day, we ourselves may find ourselves in that place. We want to look at Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He was called to Prophet when he was a youth. Then how was he able to balance useful exuberance with priesthood?
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده نسأل الله الخير كله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعه إلى يوم الدين. Alhamdulillah, I'm about to give all glory and adoration, appreciation, commendation to Almighty Allah, the beginning and the end, the creator of all creature. May his blessing continue to be on the noble soul of Prophet Muhammad, his household, his companions, and we faithful followers to the last day of judgment. We seek for his blessing, continued blessing on all our leaders, all our mentors, our teachers, those people that taught us in the way of Almighty Allah and the path of Prophet Muhammad. May God Almighty continue to be with them. We also appreciate the management of this corporation for giving this great opportunity for us to shed light to crucial and germane issues that has to do with religion and the society. So you see, the first thing that we have to understand is that you are following a path. You don't follow that path partially. You have to follow it. The Olufi is still a pattern. You have to definitely you have to follow that path wholeheartedly. Yes, not partially.
No.
Then the first thing is that if you are a youth, let's agree that you are a youth. Then are you a Muslim youth? Are you representing Muslim youth? Then if you are to represent Muslim youth, definitely you have to operate within the confines of the provision of Islam, as it is inscribed in the Holy Quran and it is translated and narrated by Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So let us establish the fact that his government highly relevant in the society according to Islam. Yes. Is government secret? Yes. Anybody in the position of government, how does it become? We believe that Almighty Allah put anybody in the position of government. So that is when Almighty Allah said, Allah yakhtaru man yasha'u. Almighty Allah chooses anybody he wants. So, he said that do you realize that I am in control of every power and authority. I give anybody that authority and power. And of course, I withdraw anybody from that position of power whenever I so wish. I give honor to anybody I want. And at will, I can embarrass and disgrace anybody.
From the post.
Definitely, all capacity belongs to Almighty Allah. It is capable of doing everything. So if we realize at the initial stage that anybody in the position of authority, the formation of government from the beginning to the end, from the top to the lower side, is ordained by Almighty Allah, then if you go against them unjustly, unfaithfully, so definitely you are going against the will of Almighty Allah. So I'm still coming to that place. But also, you are going against the will of Almighty Allah. So as a Muslim youth, are you justified to go against the will of Almighty Allah in the first place? So subsequently, Almighty Allah said, just say that Ati'ullah wa Ati'ur Rasula wa ulil amri minkum fa in tanasa'tum fi shay'in faruddu'u ila Allahi wa Rasul. He said that it is obligatory for you, it is compulsory, it is mandatory that you follow Almighty Allah, hook, line and sinker. without having choice that I'm going to follow
questioning.
Yes, without questioning, without discrimination. You follow Almighty Allah religiously, indiscriminately. Are you getting me? So what Rasul. At the same time, you follow Prophet Muhammad sallallahu. Because it was established as well that it is not possible for you to say that I want to follow Allah, I will not follow Prophet Muhammad. Say that ma kana lahu mulqiyaratu fi amrihi. That whosoever has believed in Almighty Allah at the last day of judgment will not have any discrimination, will not have any choice, will not have any choice in picking what Prophet Muhammad has said as okay, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm not going to do, as far as you belong to the folks of Islam. So that one said, it is mandatory for every Muslim youth to follow the will of the government of the day. So definitely Almighty Allah put them there. Then as you follow Allah, as you follow Prophet Muhammad, definitely you must follow those people in position of authority. Then do we have any right or responsibility to call them to order? Yes. You have the right to call them to order. That is when they say kulela akko wala ukana murro. You have the right to say the truth, to call them to order. Oh, government, oh, representative, oh, so you have promised to do this, you have not done it. There is a place that you're supposed to do, then you do, but you do that. So that is another very important area. That is you call to the way of Almighty Allah. With wisdom, you apply wisdom, you apply diplomacy, you apply maturity. So because as a youth, you are expected to be mature. So whenever you want to do anything, probably you want to call government to order, it is going to be a constructive criticism. Yes, constructive criticism is allowed. Are you getting me? That is when you seem to be patriotic. When you call them into action, you call them into order in a constructive manner. With wisdom, with understanding, with maturity. And a good and a presentable advocacy. A good and what? And a presentable advocacy. Not that you be advocating for detriment of the government. You call them into order, letting them know that what they are doing is not right if there is a necessity for you to do that. But you don't do it in such a way that it is going to be as if you are deliberately castigating or tackling the government in a bid to ensure that the government fall. If you are doing that, definitely you are trying to collapse or to destroy a house built by Almighty Allah as inscribed in the Quran.
So people say that these guys they are advocates for the government. Are we advocating for the government or advocating for what Almighty Allah wants us to do?
Of course, we've been talking here. We have not been talking based on our own personal opinion. We've been talking in line with the provision of the Holy Quran and hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu. So, and it belongs on you whether to follow the path of Almighty Allah or to reject it. Almighty Allah said, Atiullah, follow God, Ati Rasul, follow the Prophet, and follow those people in position of authority. It is very simple and clear. It's not that you have not been given any choice here. So it is compulsory for you, whether you like it or not, to follow the rules, regulation, principle, laid down agreement of the government. Are you getting me? So, but you have the right to call them to order when there is necessity for you to do that. But as a Muslim youth, ensure that you do it in such a way that it is not going to sabotage the existing peace and tranquility in the society.
We are Muslims. Should we be advocating that what we want is Muslim? If we happen, possibly by a chance, we have a non-Muslim ruling us, how should we recognize such a person?
It was I read in an article that when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu entered Medina, so comprising of the Muhajirun, those people that migrated from Mecca to Medina, and so those people that accommodated Prophet Muhammad sallallahu. So as at then, we learned that Medina was in a verge of civil war as at then. They were in a state of potential unrest. But Rasul sallallahu found a way of resolving the issue with something known as Misaqul Medina, a treaty of the Medina. That is, he find a way, a soft landing for both Muslim and non-Muslim residing in Medina at that time. Are you getting me? Establishing a right for each and every one of them. As long as you are a Muslim or non-Muslim, living even in a Muslim state, and you are bound by the responsibility probably to pay tax or to fulfill other obligations of the government. Definitely, you have the right to other things. Are you getting me? That the Muslim will have right to. However, having said that, I said that it is the height of hypocrisy that you as a Muslim, for instance, you are campaigning to be in a public post. Are you getting me? You utilize both human threat of Muslim and non-Muslim. At the technical side, both Muslim and non-Muslim works for you. Are you getting me? Against what Islamic priest, it will be very bad of you when you get to that power to now to favor Muslim alone and leave those people that are non-Muslim behind. And also, Islam accommodates each and every one of us. Islam does not discriminate. Over Muslim and non-Muslim, and all of them, they agree that our Rasul was Al-Amin. It was not only the Muslim that agreed that Prophet Muhammad was Al-Amin. If the trustworthy, they believe that whenever Prophet Muhammad does or says anything, definitely that thing must be true. So if you are a leader and you are a Muslim, it behoves on you to be accountable to Muslim and non-Muslim, for you to be transparent to Muslim and non-Muslim, for you to be justifiable to Muslim and non-Muslim, and for you to do good. I get indiscriminately whether that person is a Muslim or non-Muslim, as preached by Almighty Allah and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
I want you to look at this one. Supposing we have a non-Muslim as our leader, either in our various jobs, in the government, and any other place. How should a Muslim? Should we establish rebellion against him, or how can we cooperate with it? Non-Muslim as a leader.
No, that is out of place. As even said earlier, he said that anybody that is in position of authority, you have to agree with the laid down principles and regulations. But there is a comma. If you are in a state of dilemma and there is a situation whereby they want to establish something deliberately against Islam, I get it. Then you have to return to what Almighty Allah has said in that particular aspect. Are you getting me? For instance, you are under a leadership, and that leadership is trying to probably prohibit you observing Salat. Then you have to return back to what Islam and what Allah Almighty Allah said in that particular place. But if something of such nature is not happening, definitely you are bound to cooperate with the present government, which is non-Muslim, as far as that government has an established laws guiding the activity of that
before
government.
We discuss how, before we go into this, I want you to look at election is coming, and you know that majority of the voters, let's be frank, are going to be used. Majority of the voters are going to be used. Then how should Muslims do? Because even at the same time, majority of those who are going to be used as thugs are going to be used. They may not be only one religion, but they are going to be used. Then what is your address to the Muslim youth and all the youth in the country as we're approaching the next year election?
لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ
لمن كان يرجو الله واليوم الآخر وذكر الله كثيرا.
So you have the prophet to emulate. You have the prophet as the role model. You have the prophet as your mentor. If you are a Muslim youth, definitely if you are following the prophet Muhammad sallallahu, definitely you will not do anything that can cause chaos in the society, that can disturb the existing peace of the society. So my own candid advice, sincere advice for every youth, both Muslim and non-Muslim, listening to this particular program, is for you to conduct your way in such a way that your own future is not going to be, you are not going to do anything that is going to be detrimental to your own future ambition. Remember that those people you are fighting their cause have once been a youth. If they have done something that can tarnish their own future, as at now, they will be using it against them. So you still have a future to protect. You have ambition to nurture. You have aspirations to meet. Definitely you should shun away from anything that can tarnish your own image and the existing peace of the society. Remember that Nigeria is ours, and this land belongs to every one of us. Don't be available for you to be used as political thug. And those people mobilizing youth as thug, remember that even if they are not your children, their activity will be directly or indirectly affecting your own children one day or one time. So I just want to call on each and every one of us not to be available as instrument of violence in the society, especially we Muslims, as preached by our religion, which is Islam, the religion of peace. Don't do anything as against to peace, tranquility, and orderliness in the society.
Let us have a short break. so that we use the remaining 1 minute, because we must talk about what does Prophet Muhammad has for us. Let's go to Sister Lara to give us a short break. Thank you, ma'am. You're welcome back. Thank you very much. God bless you. Really good. Now, for the last minute, Prophet Muhammad said that when he was advising somebody, he said, Highland, a lot of talk, violent talk, we call it Alfansa, that is in Islam, will always come out during the election. Then some youths also partake because they are looking for a favor during the, possibly after the election. Then what's your advice to those who usually make foul talk, even lying against the rival, possibly against co-contestants? Then what should be the stand?
All in the gas of political propaganda. So in entirety, Islam forbid lying. In entirety, Islam forbid rebellion. Islam forbid hypocrisy. So let me tell you very straight that anything that can make you to say something, to give an untrue account, is forbidden in Islam. And Almighty Allah in several places lay curse on those people lie. That is when he said that Fala not to lie, halal kasibin. Fala not to lie, halal kasibin. Fala not to lie, halal kasibin. So on what ground will you now risk the anger of Almighty Allah because you want to support a political candidate? So you are risking the cause of Almighty Allah, you are risking the anger of Almighty Allah. So it is forbidden for you to lie or to if you want to say something, you want to support your candidate peacefully and say nothing but the truth, or keep short. Or what? Or keep short. So don't say any, don't mention any statement, don't venture into any discussion that can be that can be detrimental or image of another person or even the religion of Islam. So it is forbidden in Islam to do so.
We appreciate you, Ustaz Jabi Omaniji, popularly known as General Jamu. We appreciate you. But we are going to have you again, possibly before you go back to your base, and we're going to still have you. I want to appreciate it, Sister Lara. Thank you very much. Ayobami Asago Tayo, thank you very much. Adebisi Abidjali, all those who made today's reality, may all matter be with each and every one of us. Masadam Waila Loko.